Well, we're back here at the Blennerhassett Hotel for the Daybreak Kitchen. Back again with Chef Jared. Thank you for having us this week.
It's always a pleasure.
So, we got some fun things starting up because the holidays are near, and you have a good recipe to share with us.
Yeah, so we're getting all the appetizers ready for the big parties and stuff like that. I figured we'd do a demonstration this week on shrimp cocktail, but Blennerhassett style.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So, we do have the shrimp with us this
Absolutely.
morning.
So a couple weeks ago, we used poaching as a technique, and as we know, that's a sub-boiling sort of technique. So we're going to have our water about 180 degrees, and then we'll go in with a little bit of seasoning. So 1 lager beer of your choice. Right in the pot. A little bit of Old Bay seasoning. Give our shrimp that familiar spicy Cajun-y sort of flavor. And then right in with the juice.
So you're throwing the lemons
Oh, 2
in
lemons.
there
Oh, it's
whole?
straight in. Yep.
Okay.
Get those nice juices out of there. And then once that comes back up to temperature, it should only take a couple seconds. We'll go ahead and throw our shrimp in.
Putting a little bit of that
Salt and pepper. Yes, sir. So now we have a nice flavorful poaching liquid, as opposed to, the shrimp rings you buy at the store, just plain, rubbery, unseasoned. Yeah, it's no good. So we'll go right in with our shrimp.
And the size doesn't matter, whatever your preference is?
No, whatever your preference is. I prefer, just for ease of use, to get raw, deveined, tail on. That way you don't have to do any cleanup.
Okay.
Yep. When you're cleaning your shrimp. So those are going to be probably 2 minutes. Very, very quick cook.
Now, while we're waiting, is there any sauces that we're going to
Absolutely. So we're going to do the classic Blennerhassett cocktail sauce.
Okay.
So we'll grab our mixing bowl over here. Starts at the base of ketchup.
Ketchup, just plain old ketchup?
Yep, Heinz, the only ketchup. And then really, it's just the same classic flavors everyone uses. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, about a tablespoon. Of course, more salt and pepper. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And this stuff's potent, so it'll be about a tablespoon. I don't want to overdo it.
And then we're just going to get mixing?
Yep, we're going to bring them all together. Alrighty. So there's our simple cocktail sauce finished up.
Well, we're going to let the shrimp boil for a little bit.
Yep.
And then once it's all done, we're going to plate them and get to tasting the dip as well.
Absolutely.
We will have more right after the break. Well, welcome back to the Blennerhassett Hotel, where the shrimp is almost done, right, Chef Jared?
Yep, it is. So we went ahead and killed our heat, and to stop our shrimp from getting too rubbery or overcooked, we're going to shock them in a little bit of ice water.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and pull those out. These will make them much easier to handle as well.
And when we're boiling them, we also want to make sure that they get to that nice classic pink color, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you don't want them to start curling up too much, and you don't want them to start, going overtly more into that dark red color. So we got.
And how long did we have it boiling?
So that was about between 2 and 3 minutes. It's going to depend on the size of your shrimp. So these are what they call 15, 16. So that means there's 15 or 16 to a pound.
Okay.
Yep. That's a good way to determine your shrimp size.
So we'll let that cool off for a little bit.
Just needs a couple seconds. So we'll go ahead and start with our martini glass.
Martini, not to drink.
Right. And so we don't have to fill up our glass with an overwhelming amount of cocktail sauce. We'll go ahead and just put some microgreens down here in the bottom. And we come right in with our cocktail. Right over the top of that. And we're ready for our shrimp. Just hang those oh so elegantly on the side of the glass.
Looking fantastic.
There we are.
Okay.
And then, of course, so some people like to put their lemon juice in the cocktail sauce. I think it honestly is a little bit nicer. You just come right over the top of everything. Fresh lemon juice. Another little one on the side there.
And then we will take a shrimp, dip it in the sauce. Make sure I get some.
Looking for nice and tender, not rubbery.
Yeah, not rubbery, very tender.
And well seasoned at that.
And that is important. I could taste a little bit of lemon as well. Very delicious, and the sauce is also fantastic. Now, you did say great for the holidays. I also think it might be good also if you're hosting a watch party at home.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe for Sunday football. That's a great idea right there.
Oh, yeah, you can scale it right up. I mean, you can get the big pot out and go ahead and put
Oh, that's going to be a lot of
shrimp.
shrimp. For somebody I know, they probably go, oh, that's a big lunch. So thank you so much,
Yes,
Chef
sir,
Jared,
absolutely.
for sharing that recipe with us. And we're going to have more on Daybreak right after the break.